Okay, I should be live. Hi, it's me, your mother goose Justine, and I am back with more Amberlynn Read Reacts. I would love to welcome my gaggle back to my flock. Today I'm going to be reacting to a couple compilations. First of all, I'm going to take a look at Amberlynn and Destiny's two different versions of events. And then we're going to look at some behind the scenes clips of our girl Amberlynn in the flesh as delivered to us by Eric in previous vlogs. So I'll have timestamps to these reactions when they begin, pinned in the comments, and the timestamps will also be in the description in case you want to skip right to the reacts. I don't blame you guys. I tend to go on and on about random stuff. Hey everybody, looks like Punk Rock Noir was first. Next was Tastes Like Mold, Jess, G, Amy, Girdle, Kelly, Kat, Clara, Rainey, Fala. Hey everybody. Welcome to, excuse me guys, I just had granola. It's kind of caught in me a little bit. Oh, it's early morning where you are, Julie? Oh my god, you're in Sydney. Oh, down under. Are you like a day ahead of us? Or is it a day behind? I always get confused. Maybe it depends on where you are in Australia. William says, sounds like we're lifting off on a flight. We are. We are. We are lifting off into the glorious cloud tops of Amberverse. Excuse me, guys. It's going to be a magical journey today. I don't really have anything new to react to. Amberlynn's latest video was, what was it? It's about cooking dinner, and look, I'm all for a good snack taste test, but you know, I don't really want to watch her newest one, and I think she was supposed to post today, but she didn't, so we could take a little look further into that later if we want. Oh my god, Jerry, my Mother's Day was wonderful. Thank you for asking. I hope you all had a good Mother's Day. If you're lucky enough to still have your mom around, I hope you had a wonderful... I definitely did. So thank you so much for asking. Hey, Sarah. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying in the chat, because I'm not going to lie. It's not that I wasn't reading the chat before I went live. It's just, I was sitting outside in the sun. I'm trying to get, like, not pale. And I don't know, this year was just, I didn't get as much sun in as I did last year. Last year was so much warmer than this year, which is frustrating. Skeptical Zombie gifted 5 memberships? Oh, I missed that. Thank you so much, Skeptical Zombie. That is wonderful. That's just wonderful. Oh gosh, I didn't come out with a member thing this past weekend, now that I think about it. I'm sorry, guys. And you know what? I blame Mert for that, because I've been wanting to react to the new Eugenia Cooney with her. And she keeps being busy on the weekends. And here's the problem. It's actually only going to get worse, because there's a lot coming up in the near future with like my niece is graduating middle school and like all this stuff. School trips. You went swimming for Mother's Day, Skeptical Zombie? You were so lucky. It was not warm enough for that here yet, but what we did do yesterday was the pool is got all set up for the summer. So pool got filled, it got treated, and anyway, so we're excited about it. Yeah, I bet the water was cold, Skeptical Zombie. That's the thing. Oh, I know, right, Meow? Oh, you've been a member for 3 months. Thank you so much. Meow said, stop being busy, Mert. We went to you. I know. She's never friggin' around. Your son's graduating 8th grade too, Kelly? Isn't it sad? I can't. I don't even want no. No, Erica's gonna have 2 of them in high school, and I don't like it. We're not. At least Charlotte's still little. She's always little. I feel like she's been 10 years old for 5 years, so thank God for that. At least she has one young one left. Oh, I cannot wait until it hits in the 100s, Skeptical Zombie. Like, I love warm weather. Now it's cooled back down to the 70s, but we had a nice warm stretch there the past few days. Oh, you're not looking forward to a swimsuit, Megan. You know what I switched to using like my swim because I like to have a swim bottom and a swim top because I'm two different sizes. But I've been using like swimming swimming bottoms that are shorts. And for some reason, I don't know, I feel a million times more confident in the shorts than, like the friggin' cheeky. You guys know what the frig I'm talking about. Yeah, I did meow. Yes, guys. I don't know if it seems like I've been totally out of the Amberverse, but I did see. Meow pointed out that some of the cake, someone ate some of the cake that Amber was raging over. So they had obviously. Also, someone else pointed out that they had ordered the same cake from Strawberry Hill and it came wrapped, and Amber's cake was not wrapped. So there's that too. So I think before she raged, she took a little bite, or someone did. I don't know why she was angry. Maybe she didn't like it that much. The whole thing was friggin' ridiculous, the Strawberry Hill thing. I just want to say that you guys know I haven't agreed with Amberlynn being sent food. The whole time she had a P.O. box. I didn't get why people did it. The point is, someone did, and you can't, change what people do, right? Like, you can't help what other people do or say, but you can change your reaction to it, right? You can react, and her reaction to that was friggin' ridiculous. Right, Katie said she raged because she didn't like it. Well, she looked happy as heck all the other times she got friggin' food in her P.O. box, like from Pink Sparkles. Sent her a whole bag of candy. That was no problem. God forbid someone sends her a fancy cake instead of some whatever other crap is in Amber's fridge. God friggin' forbid. I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna keep ranting about this. So she's raging about being sent friggin' an artisan cake, while there's cookie dough in her fridge. I swear to God. Are you kidding me? Always the victim. I can't. And she doesn't even finding out that the gourmet cake was sent by a fan, she still doubles down. She triples down. She can't just be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't know it came from a supporter. What's the matter with you? Abby said, well, she wanted cookie dough, not cake. I can't. Let's see. They should send her gym equipments and nutrition plans. She's been sent friggin' it doesn't matter. She doesn't need anybody's help or advice or none of it. She is weight loss queen. She doesn't need any help. No advice, even from someone who's lost a large amount of weight and kept it off themselves. She doesn't want to hear it. She knows more than them somehow in all of her 500 pounds. Oh, Chaz said my boyfriend noticed your haircut. I do want to say that I wasn't put in my place, but I had a stylist leave a comment and they were like, look, your unicorn cut would not work for Amber. So the stylist is right? I mean, it works for me. My haphazard one snip, it works for me because my hair is curly and I can get away with things that, frankly, you can't when it comes to my hair. But if Amber were to do this, I was excited about my cut. So I was like, oh, I think Amber should get this too because she needs a haircut so bad. Nah, that wouldn't work. Thank you so much, Jamie. Out there gifting memberships. I need to come out with member content now. I actually have a really good idea. I just don't know if I want to do it for members or my regular channel. But I shouldn't have said that, actually. Because it's a secret in my head thing. But I will be coming out with member content, I promise. Yes, this is a Dr. Now shirt. There is no protein in mashed potato, by the way. There's none. So, I love this shirt. I forget where I got it. Your IRL name is Jamie. Yeah, I think I remember that punk rock noir. So you're another Jamie. There's 80 Jamies in there. Hey, Tim, how are you? Yes, Jamie is the membership gifting queen. I need to come out with new content because I don't think I had one since the last time I was live. Okay, Aiken said note from last vid. Okay. So I guess you're talking about the vid I'm not reacting to. They said, thank you for it, by the way. Hair loss is way more rapid after weight loss surgery. So Amberlynn will be in for a shock when her hair changes. Shaves off mine due to weight loss surgery. Oh, yeah, that would be a shit. Look, people lose their hair for all sorts of reasons. I still am not sure why I had a huge hair shed in my early 20s. Okay, huge shed. My hair used to be more than twice as thick as it is now. I don't even know, like maybe 3 times as thick. Like my hair used to be so thick. It was this curly, but thicker. Okay? So I don't know why I lost it. I was in my early 20s. I can't even blame, it's fashionable to blame veganism, but I lost my hair before I went vegan. So I was eating plenty of meat back then and dairy. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, so I feel bad for her because, like, a lot of times, like, people want to. Oh, God, I tell you what. Like, for example, people come for Eugenia Cooney thinking that she has thin hair because, you know, of her obvious eating disorder that she refuses to talk about. But, I mean, I actually saw a video yesterday. It was a it was a very it was a woman suffering with anorexia who makes vlogs trying to recover, right? I forget her name, but her hair was so thick, and she was like Eugenia Cooney thin, this woman, like covered in blankets, like she was so frail, but her hair was like a lion's mane. It was so thick. So I really think it's like genetic. That I mean, I guess, you know, it's a pen. I think it just depends. That's all I'm trying to say. So I'm not picking on Amber saying that she. I don't pick on her thin hair. I also have thin hair, and it could be due to many reasons. So I got to tell you though, I don't want to spend too much time talking about my hair because it pisses people off. But I was looking at an old picture on my phone of me and my friend from maybe 5 years ago. I feel like my hair looks so much thicker now than it did 5 years ago. Like my hair looked like paper thin in this photo. And I'm like, did my hair get thicker or do I just, I don't know. Yes, hormones play a role too, Katie, like a million things. So, you know, I'm not going to pick on the thickness of her hair. I am going to pick on the fact that she desperately needs to cut it, but anyway. Yeah, genetics isn't on my side with thickness either, Rachel. Not at all. So, I'm keeping my hair nice while I can, because I'm, in all likelihood, I hate to be like that. Maybe when I hit menopause, we'll see what happens. Yes, Tim, I've seen, it's a photo where some of the cake that French lady sent was missing from the container. People are saying Amber ate some of it before she went on that tirade. I'm sure she did. Because I'm sure she did. Because, like I said, somebody said that they ordered the same cake and it came wrapped. But Amber's was not wrapped. Oh, wow, Jamie, you are 46 with no grays? You don't have any grays? I have mad grays. I have a lot of grays. My sister keeps picking them out, and I'm like, just leave them. I'm going gray. I'm getting older. Just leave them. Dana's pregnant? No, she isn't. Are you serious? Oh my God, Thornback, it's so funny you say that. Because my mom is obsessed with talking to me about menopause. Every little ailment I have now is because I'm going into menopause, like every little thing, and I'm like, no. I was hot because it's been hot, right? And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna turn down the air or turn up the air. How do you guys say it? If you want to make it colder, do you turn up or down the air? I don't even know how to say it. But anyway, I said I'm gonna make it colder. And she was like, oh, you're having a hot flash. And I'm like, no, it's just 86 degrees. I'm hot. Everything is because of my menopause. You're going great too? And MZ Misery. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I've seen some curly hair people with really, um, really, beautiful, beautiful gray curls. So that's what I'm hoping happens. We'll see. So turn it down. Turn up the air. Up the air, down the temp. Down, up. You guys are like confusing me. You have, Marigold said, I'm 44 and I have no premenopause symptoms. Moms love to talk about menopause. So you turn up the air. Okay. Okay, I'm going to say that from now on. I think that's what I've been saying. You just got to be specific about which thing you're turning up. Okay. Well, all right. So I turned up the air, or I was going to turn up the air. I did turn up the air. And Mom's like, "Oh, you're going through menopause." Like, "No, I'm just freaking hot today. It's turning to summer." Dana, we did not start the stream yet. I'm just babbling. How long have I been live? Let me make sure I don't go on too long. 16 minutes. All right, I got to get moving. I got to get moving, but I feel like I still barely read the chat. That's what I'm saying. Louis said my grays refuse to clump with my curls. Like, that's my fear. Okay? If my grays refuse to clump with my curls, I'm dying it. I'm so like, I can't. I mean, would I have to wait for it to all be gray for them to clump? Would they stop clumping? Are they going to be like weird wiry grays, or are they going to be silky grays like my mom? I don't know. Dang it. I don't know. And I wonder how Amber's going to start turning gray too. I mean, I definitely started getting grays in my early 30s. Sarah says, my husband's hair still curls fine with the gray peppered in. That's what I'm hoping for. Like, I just want my grays to, like, clump. But so far, since I have so few grays, they stick out like sore thumbs. Oh, Matt said, isn't gray just basically dead hair? I have no idea. I don't even know anything about them other than I think gray hair is pretty. So, Melted Butter Princess's gray hairs are wild and untamed and uncooperative. I'm very afraid of that. So, I'll see what happens when we get there. You bet Amber is already graying and dyeing it. Now that she had a hysterectomy, is she gonna go gray earlier? I don't know. I saw I've been keeping up with the Crocs. If you guys are familiar with oh no, she had a hysterectomy. I think last year. Yeah, last year. And she's going quite gray already. Like, she's my age after her hysterectomy. So I wonder if that's going to happen to Amber too. We'll see. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure. You guys, if you guys know what I'm talking about, Jessica Croc, if you guys know what I'm talking about. So, she came out with a recent video and her hair is growing in gray, which isn't, I'm not saying it looks bad. I'm sure it's because she had her hysterectomy. I just wonder if that's going to happen to Amber. Oh, good luck growing it out, Leah. Let's see. Did I miss any super chats before I get going? I thank you. Right, Aiken? Yes. Oh, geez. That's true. Hair loss hair loss can definitely follow weight loss. I've totally seen that happen. Oh, you know who I'm talking about, Garden Rabbit? Crocs in the Kitchen. I've been following her cancer journey. It's been incredible. I'm so happy that she physically she seems okay, and I just hope she starts feeling better soon. I know she's been struggling with feeling down lately, I saw in a recent video, so God bless her, honestly. Oh yeah, gray hair is purely genetic, I'm pretty sure, Clara. There's nothing you can do. Like, anybody saying, oh, eat this way and you'll not go gray, that's a dang lie. Don't even. Alright, guys. Are you guys... Okay, so I got a couple of good videos to react to today. Because I couldn't decide what I wanted to watch, and Amber didn't have anything for me to react to, dang it. Or at least not anything I wanted to watch, and it's my show. So I did see I'm not sure which one I want to watch first. Do we want to see Eric showing us the real Amberlynn? Now this is a video posted by Random Content. And, you know, I just wanted like a bit of a throwback, guys. I miss seeing this I miss seeing Eric's vlogs with an occasional glimpse of what Amber actually looks like. We do miss you, Eric, but I'm sure Eric is so glad to be out of the Amberverse. Like, Amber just seems like such a pain in the dang neck to be around. The camera in your face all the time. 100, 200,000 very combative viewers that hate her and all the other people in the Amberverse. It's got to be terrible.
Dun dun. Dun
Dun dun.
dun 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 dun.
Oh, come on, that's fat phobic. Come on, that was terrible.
Dun 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 dun
Oh,
dun.
come on, that's so mean. Dun 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 dun. I would never. Come on, Eric.
Look at booty. I found you, Miss New Booty. Get together and bring that to me. Hit the place up about a month or two. Put a tab on it, then see what I do.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit, you're vlogging.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay, that must be awkward.
It reminded me of like Jaw or something.
yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Like dun dun dun
She
dun.
wants to do it.
Oh, I think Jaws is a very accurate. The way I imagine a shark just kind of swimming along with its mouth open, consuming anything that comes. Or is that a whale? Either way, that reminds me of Amber and how much she consumes. They're not even just food, just whatever. A random website that sells stuff, she'll consume it.
She's getting her, lifting her weight.
It's just little things like this, you know, burning that calorie though.
She's like, ugh.
Okay, so going out and buying food was Amber's form of exercise. Thank you for the super chat, Allie. I know, Dana is pregnant, I've heard. Yes, I mean, you guys just told me about it in this one. That's such a big deal. That's congratulations. Congratulations, Dana. Keep the child off the internet just as a suggestion because the Amberverse is wild out there. You don't want to.
And then she's.
And then I fart, and then I shit myself.
That'd be funny.
She called you a whale! Going up there!
She called you a whale.
No.
Oh God, poor Becky.
No.
Oh no, she's sunk in the bed. She can't get out.
I'm a little Nemo. I'm like the shark that ate you.
I want to get another shark comment. Wow. Amber wants to be a shark.
That ate me. Yeah.
Amber's the shark that ate Becky. Can you guys hear this all right? Let me know. Is it loud enough? Type 1 if it's loud enough. 2 if you want it louder.
I feel like we're on like Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
what is this? Wait, is this how porn starts?
This is definitely not like Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Okay, 1. Good.
Can we make money off that? Yeah. Let's do it. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, look how big and round Twinkie was. You gotta give it to Amber that at least Twinkie does look better these days than back here.
Oh, baby. That's crawling on my face.
What are you? Oh God! Did they even brush her hair before she went out? Like, look at her. She's just like very anxiously waiting for the food to arrive.
Real?
Oh God, oh no. Why'd I have to pause here? I meant to pause on the choker. That looks like it's struggling a little bit. Oh no. Come on, Eric. No offense, but no wonder why this channel didn't take off.
Say nice.
Oh, these restaurant shots are Amber in her happy place, guys. She is about to eat.
With, what's your name, baby?
Oh, look at her fancy scarf. She's so... I know, the zoom in was a jump scare. It was terrible. Look at her fancy scarf. She's like, look, I make fancy YouTube money.
Money. I don't know. Hi.
Hi.
Hey guys!
Hey guys.
I'm vlogging.
I'm excited about He's cutting to corn dance.
She's just vlogging.
What are you doing?
Words. Oh,
That doesn't
we
look
finally
good. I'm sorry. That looks like a friggin' blanket draped over her head.
Meet some of your family members?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's calling the Moo Moo Milking Barn Amber's family members. Guys, come on. I would never. That's terrible. Yeah, her hair was thicker back then, Skeptical Zombie, but it's still very badly needed a cut. Holy crap.
You are awful.
She said it.
Oh my god, it smells like Wendy's. Oh.
It smells like Wendy's? Is that what she said? Get it, Vegan Lynn. Oh no, this must be a nightmare for Amber. It's a whole ass corn maze with nowhere to sit.
Come on, grannies.
There's already hills.
There's already hills, Amber says. She's already tired. I can guarantee that this was the last time Amber did anything like this.
Did you know they were gonna do that?
Yeah, I was thinking she's like, shh.
Oh god, can you imagine being caught in a maze like this with Amberlynn? Garlic points out that everything is thicker with Amber.
So we went out to eat at Yamato's with Amberlynn and Becky for my birthday. My hubby. This stinks in here.
It's a very grumpy cat.
Well, you have a cat on your face, so. Semi-charm cat.
Oh, come on. Guys, who remembers this? Oh no, that poor ledge she's sitting on.
Baby.
Had to reinforce it, I see. Yeah, she could definitely walk longer distances back then, Tim. Well, guys, remember, she's still recovering from a very dangling ankle, so give her a break.
Oh, is this your vlog?
Yeah.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, Amber's like, oh, the attention's on me. This is a brutal clip, Jem. Very brutal. Oh my god.
Hi. How is she, though?
She good. A little somewhere on the side, though. Isn't it nice?
Oh, is that what happened, Kelly? No way. I'm very surprised to hear this. Apparently, if you guys were wondering, back at the corn maze, what happened with this clip was Amber did, she quit that maze and went to sit down and wait. That surprises me.
Yeah, very pretty.
I like it. This is more I like it.
Look how pretty it is.
That is good. I mean, come on. It's pretty.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm talking about you. The one and only Richard Smith.
Oh, that poor lake.
We
That
stayed
poor-
until it's like black.
Yeah, why not?
This was that house's bathing place.
Until it's dark time.
Dark time. I don't know, it doesn't matter to me. Let's go, people. Here we are, swimming at the lake. There's Rebecca. There's Amberlynn.
See, this was the moment that the lake became toxic.
There's Richard on his donut. You guys just missed it. I hit Becky in the face with a piece of dog food that was in the lake. I threw it and I
Just
hit her.
don't show the clip of Amber walking into the lake with Twinkie squealing in her arms. That's like the saddest clip in the Amberverse, I swear.
Right exactly in the face I didn't even need to. That's them. That's what they look like swimming.
NGL, this does look like fun. Oh, Thornback said this was Amber's most miserable time, according to her. Well, this is back when Becky was holding her back from her true sexuality. If you guys recall, according to Foot, Becky was keeping Amber from her true pansexual self. Do you guys remember that? That was like that was a brief drama that happened.
Well, I'm about to dive back in and swim with them, so I'll see you guys in a sec. Do it again, redo, do over, redo.
You don't get a fall.
Yeah, fall again, redo.
Gosh, it's dark. How long were they in this lake? I mean, no wonder they got sick.
Just step in the hole.
How do you just fall, though?
Ask Becky to trip you. You're fired.
I don't know. I'm getting out of this water.
Well, yeah, no wonder. Who said it? Yeah, you guys were commenting that. Yeah, there was a moment when Amber was pansexual. Do you guys? This was like the streaming era. Amber was saying it was a weird phase because she was dating Foot, and all of a sudden she was like, well, maybe I do like guys, and Foot was she was into having more than one relationship at a time. I forget the terms. But anyway, so during all that drama, then Winifred came out and said that Becky was holding Amber back sexually. There's no way you guys forget this. Like, the Amberverse isn't that deep, is it?
Oh, yeah, that snapping turtle.
Don't be scared.
I ain't trying to lose no toes.
You're nice.
Right, she had a crush on Eric. It was weird. And then she said she did. Yeah, Garden Rabbit said she was saying that Becky was holding her back from her true sexuality. Right. Polyamorous, that's the word. Thank you, Amy. I'm sorry, I'm not too good with these kinds of terms, but...
I don't know you.
Oh boy, that's the fastest I've seen Amber walk. Did you guys see this? Watch this. No, that's a scurry in a hurry. Look at that.
Okay, Dad. What do you mean? You're flipping me off with your little finger in the car.
My little finger. Bitch, have you seen how long my fingers are?
Alright, I don't think Amber needs to... Don't worry, Amber. Your fingers aren't that little.
Just looks so small.
Doesn't look small.
Bye.
Look how much going and doing Amber used to do before she was dating Fawcett. Now all she does is sit around and rage about God knows why. I don't know. It's something we did. She used to go and do stuff. I'm just saying.
I don't know her.
Take off my shoes. Because those are clod hoppers. Wait, no, this is slippery. What the heck?
My fat ass can't do this.
Oh my god, this is my chubby guy.
That thing's really long. I didn't know it was that long.
I miss you. I want to give you kisses.
Oh my god! You guys, this proves.
I miss you, CJ.
What does it prove?
What? You're holding the phone? Good boy.
What happened? What was that? She kind of... Sorry about this. Sorry about that squealing. I just had to go back because it's like Amber was shocked she was able to move. Like, that's... I don't know. And she didn't even jump rope right, and she's just like shocked she tried. But I think the problem was that she kicked aside those hoppers, those shoes. She's wearing the wrong shoes, clearly.
You guys, this proves.
I miss you.
Yeah, Lola said that. Wrong shoes and wrong socks. That's the issue here.
CJ.
What does it prove?
What? You're holding the phone? Good boy, CJ.
I let myself go. Wait.
Because you can't.
God, she's like yelling. Sorry, I'm muting it. Like, she's so squealy.
Oh, I swear.
My fat ass.
If you guys
Which one?
This one. Wait, hold on.
So, I don't think.
I can't.
All right, so Amber's laughing at the fact that she can't lift her leg. Now, anybody else would be alarmed and like make some sort of change if they realize they can't lift their own leg and they don't have something like multiple sclerosis. Anybody else would be like, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't eat that pizza we just ordered, but you know Amber did. And she probably paid for it.
This is sad. I don't know how to jump. Wait.
Right, no, Leah, apparently she does need proof she let herself go. I know, she's always squealing or shrieking, especially when she's actually doing anything. It's like, she's like, oh my god, I'm doing something.
Let me try one more time.
Get out of the way.
This is why I don't give up. Wait. What's that one thing I did?
Becky, you should try.
Jump rope?
Yeah.
Oh lord.
Oh my god. Even when I was in Virginia, I could do it.
Let me prop you up.
I can't do it.
Like, Virginia was just a magical time where Amber could jump rope, lose 89 pounds, just train dogs, just a really magical time.
You have to believe hard enough.
One.
Chubbs, get over here.
Okay, let me try.
Keep going. Like, that's great exercise. But no, she just does it to laugh and joke for a vlog. I mean, it's a literal exercise she could be doing if she enjoys doing that. Jamie said, that was 100 pounds ago, Amber. Anyway. Brodeo said, I'm 5'2". I can't imagine being 500 pounds. Like, I'm like 5'9" almost, and I can't imagine it. I can't.
Yeah, you don't want to hit me.
That's how you jump over.
Yeah. Wait, I can't jump. I don't know how.
10 years.
Oh my god.
I mean, that was just them. Okay, this is weird, but this over here was them having fun. Like, what happened between these two? What happened? How'd they go from this to not talking now? Like, something must have went down with Becky or something. Like, how does this happen? They were like besties. Look at them laughing. I don't get it. Yeah, she was happier here, Sanella. It's like watching, I don't know, a whole other YouTuber. Right. Ophelia said, I'm annoyed you can hear Becky on the phone and Amber is screaming like a banshee. Well, she's freaking out because she thinks she can actually jump rope. I mean, if she were to keep trying to jump rope, which, like, there's no point to me talking. I can't. Oh, look how deeply they were in love. Staring at a small screen together. Look at this. Look at these two. Like, with Amber's new relationship, they don't do intimate things like this. Like, I never see Amber and folding chair sit around staring at a screen together. Like, now this is love. This is the sort of thing that, you know, I just don't see this kind of chemistry between Amber and her girlfriend now. I think she is sitting on the mattress, Garden Rabbit. It looks like cushions were taken off the couch behind them. I don't know why they're sitting there instead of on the couch that's right behind them.
What are you doing?
But Becky's like, Becky's like, don't film me. I know, the free bleeding on the mattress era. Guys, that was amazing. That I didn't even realize I needed that. Honestly. Okay, let me do that so it's wider. And now we're going to go back because, guys, honestly, I never familiarized myself with the new tea that Destiny dropped. So I really wanted to watch this. This is Amberlynn and Destiny's different versions of how they met. So I don't know. We don't know what's going on with Amber and her friggin' like you can't even believe a single dang thing
I've
she
lost
says.
over 1,000 pounds.
Proud of myself.
Oh, you should be proud of yourself, Amber. Look at all you've accomplished.
Crystal and I have broken up. On top of that, I have met somebody new. I will be moving into a completely different environment, completely different state, and just...
I mean, no, I feel like it's not talked about enough. Like, who moves in with somebody who they just met online, like, within a month? Like, that's... Like, I know that her and Folding Chair just did it, but I don't know, like, she seems to do this over and over again with every relationship. Like, how do you know you're going to love someone that much that you want to live with them before you even meet? And Amber kept doing this. I know why she's doing it. She needs a place to stay. It's just a weird way to go about it, I guess.
leaving
Like, force yourself in someone's...
everything that I've formed here. It's a very, very big decision.
I guess I should really start from the beginning with me and Amberlynn.
So I was living in Virginia, and my ex, well, my girlfriend, she was having some confusing thoughts just kind of about our relationship and stuff. I was in this relationship thinking we'd be together forever because that's what we'd say. And something changed, and we tried to fix it, and we really couldn't. I think she needed to experiment more, venture out. She was confused and this and that, so we broke up. Love Crystal more than I've
You know what? I bet she wasn't confused. I'm sure she wasn't confused. I think she was just done.
Anybody in my whole life.
Like, you know, and that's the thing. Crystal was probably like, you know when you break up with someone, it's so terrible to do because, at least for me, like when I've broken up with someone, usually, look, I've been lucky. It's not because they did something crappy. I'm just done. So you don't want to hurt their feelings. So you say something like that. Like, I'm confused. I'm sorry. I'm not ready to be in a relationship. You say stuff like that, right? So I think that's what happened here. I think some things got lost in translation.
We have a connection.
Yeah, they were freaking kids, Melted Butter Princess. They were in their early 20s at this point, I think.
That I don't think we'd ever be able to find with anybody else. I was still living with her at the time because I considered them my family. They considered me family, and...
Well, they were, no offense, but they were stuck with you. They didn't know what to do with...
None of them wanted me to move. I didn't want to move.
We met on a...
I don't believe that. That's the thing. If they didn't want her to move and Amber didn't want to move, then why would she move? So she's not admitting something there.
I don't know if you'd call it a dating app. I don't think it was a dating app. I think it was just like a chat app.
Crystal, which is the girl that I'm talking about, she started talking to other people, and I was getting a little jealous because I had so many high hopes for her and Idol.
Amber jealous has got to be a nightmare. I can't imagine.
I saw her like talking to people via like chat sites on her phone and stuff after we broke up, and I kind of in a way was jealous of it. I wanted someone to talk to. I ended up downloading the chat site Who's Here. It's an app, and I only did it because Crystal did it. I would get so many messages on there.
Oh my God, Amber. It was so popular and so wanted. Right, Matt said she couldn't afford to move. I'm sure she couldn't. So regarding Amber leaving, not another sock puppet said, quote, "You're an emotional and financial vampire, and my mom doesn't want to pay for you anymore." That's probably what happened because friggin' Crystal's parents were giving Amber money.
Single day.
To just sit around and eat all their food.
And when I say over 100, I'm not exaggerating. Out of every 100 messages I'd get, I'd probably reply to like 3. And I really was just looking for friends. I was looking for someone that I could talk to, that could kind of like keep my mind away from the fact that I had a hardcore broken heart. One of the people that I happened to message back was Destiny.
Okay, so like So wait a minute. So you're having trouble with your girlfriend, so you fix it by going to talk to other people? I don't know. It sounds like a crap. I don't know. Why don't you deal with the problems in your relationship instead of looking else? That's probably why it didn't work out. I mean, anyway. Hundreds of people messaged her. That's right. She was so popular. She was the most popular person on the site. Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I think I've said this in a previous video when I was in one of her videos. Someone had been using my pictures on there and was catfishing people. I don't know why. Like,
that's funny.
Of all people, you're gonna pick me. Didn't know the person really, so it was just a mess.
Before I go any further with that, the reason
Destiny, I guess this is a recent clip. She looks like she's seriously grown up. Yeah, I mean, she's very blatantly calling Destiny a rebound, Danny. That very...
Didn't know the person really, so it was just a mess.
Before I go any further with that, the reason why Destiny had a, Who's Here, because that's the app, was because she found out that one of her friends was catfishing people using Destiny's photos. She was only on there because her friend apparently admitted that she
I'm just looking at these pictures and I'm surprised that there's some kind of bait.
was doing it. Her friend gave her the password, this and that, to like the whole thing. And she would go on there sometimes because her friend was still using it here and there. And she wanted to make sure that her friend wasn't using it. You're a lie.
I was actually in a relationship at the time going on, that would have been almost 3 years. It was a long distance relationship. I lived in Florida and she lived in California. I had no intentions of meeting anyone on that app. I mean, I was just on there to make sure I still wasn't being used as someone else's pictures. I meet Amberlynn on there. I don't really know. I think I messaged her first, probably. I don't know. But she just looked like someone cool to talk to. It wasn't going to be anything like that.
She didn't message anyone on there, and she happened to see me because when you first go into Who's Here...
Oh my God, I'm sure you were. Look at her. The shining beacon of amber. Of course, Destiny could not resist. Ay, ay, ay. Destiny was 19 when they met. Thank you so much for that context, Jamie. I agree. Lady said all of Amber's relationships are rebounds. She doesn't wait before moving on. She doesn't wait. She doesn't heal. She doesn't reflect or none of that.
Faces pop up in front of you. You're like, hey, how are you? Like, I'm good. Like, just tons. And she said my face was the first one she saw. And for some reason, she couldn't help but be drawn to sending me a hey.
She couldn't help but be drawn. Well, you're so seductive, Amber. How could she resist?
Like the other 100 people who would message me daily, just...
So, me and her talk on and off for a little while, like just as friends, whatever.
I wasn't expecting, like, anything. Like, I really just needed a friend. Her and I would exchange, like, the stupidest little things. Like, just like, hey, what's up? What are you doing? And then one day I was so bored and she was online. And I'm like, oh, cool. Maybe we can actually have a conversation. She was just, like, asking me questions like, so what's your name? And then I told her my name was Amberlynn. And she's like, oh, my God. My favorite band ever wrote a song about your name. Like, it was a whole thing. I was like, oh, really? She was watching Catfish at the time. That's one of my favorite shows in the world. And she's like, oh my God, me too.
Amber's favorite show is Catfish. How appropriate. How appropriate.
Her friends was catfishing people using Destiny's photos. We're so much alike on so many things. And she's like, I'm obsessed with cats. And I'm like, shut up, me too. Like,
you both like cats? I don't know anybody who also likes cats like I like cats. I can't think of a single person. It is such a unique and rare thing to appreciate cats. If I met a guy that liked cats, sold. Getting married to him. I don't even need to have a conversation. That's such a unique thing to have in common that I've never even heard of it before.
Go of him. Jesus.
I can't. I don't even like watching this. I'm sorry. No. Sorry.
Xmas.
I like animals, okay? I can't even watch those vegan videos.
So we exchanged numbers, and strictly dickly friends. I just want to say that. That's all
Strictly dickly.
I wanted. Strictly dickly.
That's so funny. She said, all right, so I think I'm going to say that from now on. She said that twice.
We would text. Like,
no, I can't imagine meeting someone who likes cats, Lola. I've never even heard of it before. That's so weird. I mean, I have a cat and I like the cat. Sometimes I even pet my cat. Like, to meet someone else that likes and pets a cat, I mean, that's why I'm single. There's nobody else on earth.
24/7. Honestly, it was just like an ongoing thing. I could tell she started to form a crush on me.
The relationship I was in, the girl I was with, sorry, there was someone.
So it started off with cheating, and that's how you know it's not going to work out. I hate to, but we know what ended up happening here was in their relationship, Destiny and Amber's, like Destiny was cheating, right? So they met via cheating. So, and then they end up cheating. Tim asked, where is Simba? I don't know. I honestly don't know because our back door is like
messaging me.
Open and closed. I don't know. I saw him this morning. I actually have a video of him because he was in my neighbor's yard looking so cute. I think he's hunting rabbits because my neighbors have rabbits. It's like so cute.
I wasn't sure where we were going. Basically, we had been long distance the whole time we had been together. We had met a few times, but I was ready. I was working. I was ready to find our own place, moving together. I was ready to move on to the next step, and we were engaged.
Oh, that was a step, all right. Amber struggles taking steps these days, literally, but this was a big step.
I've been engaged. This will be my third engagement. Don't judge me. I don't know. I guess I was scared to kind of leave her, and I didn't know what Amberlynn's intentions were, and I'm going to kind of make myself look bad here, but I did essentially cheat on the girl I was with Amberlynn.
This is when things got really, really, really interesting. Okay.
So you home wrecked, and you're proud of it. All right.
I asked her, I finally thought we were at that level where we could add each other on like social media or whatever. And I was like, so do you have an Instagram? And she's like, oh, no, I don't. And I was just like, okay, I didn't think anything of it. She goes, so who do you live with? And I was just like, oh, my best friend. Why didn't I say my ex-girlfriend? I don't know. I don't know why.
So it started off with lies.
I lied about that. About an hour later, she goes, okay, I lied. I do have an Instagram. And I was like, oh, why'd you lie? And she goes, because I have a girlfriend.
All right, there's like more red flags than I can count.
And I was like, oh, I felt something deep down though. Almost like I was jealous, but I wasn't sure because she was just my friend. When she was like, oh, I have a girlfriend. That's why I just didn't want you to know. And I was like, why wouldn't you want me to know? And she goes, because I feel like I'm forming feelings for you. And I was like, oh God.
I feel like I'm forming, that's so romantic.
Here we go. Like, oh.
That's like why didn't you log off the app at that point? Like, why are you messing around with someone that's in a messy relationship? Get off the app. What's the matter with you?
And by the way, my best friend is actually my girlfriend or my ex-girlfriend who I'm trying to get back with. So it was like this whole thing.
Wait, so she was trying to get back with Crystal at this point too? She just needed a place to live. Oh my God, this is so sad.
Complicated everything.
The way that they found out about each other, Amberlynn actually messaged the girl, and
guys, I'm sorry. This is so messy and cringe. I haven't seen any of I know that Destiny's been posting videos. I just haven't watched them yet because I'm like, I don't know, I suck. But I haven't seen this yet. This is the first I heard this. Lori said, quote, forming feelings with what, Play-Doh?
Being a player, I was doing too much.
She said, I'm gonna break up with my girlfriend because I like you. And I was like, okay. And I told Crystal about the whole situation.
I mean, I definitely did messy things in relationships when I was this age too, now that I think about it. Yeah. Don't remind me of things I've done. So I guess this could just be I don't know. It's just, it sounds to me that they were trying to force two puzzle pieces together that didn't fit. And Amber especially, because she needed a dang place to stay.
She literally looked me square in the eyeball and said, I like other people. There's really no hope for us. And I think you need to talk to who you want to, do what you want to do, this and that. And I was like, oh. When she said that, something inside of me kind of just was like, whoa, something awakened. I realized I did like Destiny.
Then after all that's said and done, we're broken up.
So, okay, so Amber was attracted to something she can't have. Amber had a light bulb like, oh, no, I know, no one says no to me.
I start to pursue a relationship with Amberlynn.
As time went on, me and Destiny did get closer. We started to FaceTime. I was very
Crystal told her to F off, Lori said.
scared. I tried to explain to her that I was a big girl. When it comes to Destiny, this is why I am super terrified of meeting her. I am literally constantly reminding her how fat I am, even as we're on FaceTime, where she can physically see this herself. But in my head, I feel like she's not understanding how big I truly am. And I told her.
Okay. Jamie said, so Destiny said she and her girlfriend broke up because Amber messaged the girlfriend. And Amber said Destiny broke up with the girlfriend. Okay, so Destiny said she and her girlfriend broke up because Amber messaged the girlfriend, and Amber said Destiny broke up with the girlfriend. It was probably a messy breakup. You know, they probably broke up with each other at that point. This is so
how much
messy.
I weighed.
So messy.
And she didn't believe me. For me, that was kind of like, oh shit. Like the photos I would send her, you know, I'm very good at taking them selfies to make myself look smaller than I actually am. This is TMI. Really TMI.
I wouldn't say you're good at it, but
I sent her a naked photo of myself.
Oh,
my
God.
body isn't who I really am, but I need her to understand that I have binge eating disorder.
I didn't realize all this. Poor Destiny. All right, well so this is Amber blaming her binge eating disorder for her weight.
Myself. My body isn't who I really am, but I need her to understand that I have binge eating disorder.
Right, I have an excuse. I can't control myself, and I'm sure she's still struggling with this today. And that's what the holdup is with weight loss surgery, because they need to know, look, are you able to control yourself around food or not? They're probably very confused themselves what her issue is, because Amber can't just listen to professionals, and she diagnoses herself and undiagnoses herself all the time. This is actually probably exactly what her weight loss surgery issue is.
I need her to understand that I have struggled with my weight. Like, I was like in this weird spot where I took the photo and I sent it. I was so freaking scared. Her response, I was not expecting it. She had this long paragraph about I'm one of the most beautiful girls she's ever seen inside out.
Inside out.
And
Inside out. She didn't get to know Amber too good.
We were meant to know each other, like this whole thing. And at the end of it, she said, I love you. I felt this feeling. I'm about to start crying. I felt this feeling inside of me. When she said, I love you, like, the most normal, the most rational, and the most real thing was for me to say it back, because I felt it. And it was just the most beautiful moment ever. It just felt right. And that's when...
Yeah, love bombing. It sounds like they both did it, right, Kelly?
And I realized my heart...
By the way, I'm 500 pounds and having catfishing you with my selfies. It's like so appropriate that her favorite show is Catfish. And then look at her Instagram selfies.
is with Destiny, you guys don't even understand. I cried so much because of this.
She's living in Virginia at the time with Crystal. I don't think they had been broken up very long, but and she didn't have to leave Crystal's. Like, they were more than welcoming for her to be there. I know that much, but I can see how it would have been kind of awkward, you know.
I don't know. I still struggle to believe this. Because if they were welcome to have her there, if Amber had an opportunity to just sit on her ass and collect money from these people, she would have kept doing it. Knowing Amber. So I don't believe this at all. I just don't believe the Crystal story and why there was something. She would have stayed if they were welcome to have her there. So I don't believe this. Why would Amber go through all this hassle? Trying to be with someone who's with someone else and all this blah, blah, blah. That's right. Melted Butter Princess said, she cries more than anyone. Oh, how she cries. It's so special. Very unique.
Being there, and that's your ex's parents and house and all that.
As Destiny and I got closer and closer, I finally spoke up. I told Crystal's parents. I told Crystal, after everyone knew and everyone, knew that I was interested in someone else, and Crystal's talking to other people, I wouldn't say it was awkward, but it was different. I knew that I couldn't be living off of Crystal's family anymore. It wasn't right. I told Destiny that living with my ex-girlfriend but being in a relationship with her wasn't gonna work.
We decided to get a place together, and Amberlynn, I don't think she had worked very much, so she was kind of concerned about...
Oh, no. Amber was a career woman. She did so much working before YouTube. That's why she scoffs at surgeons and doctors, because she worked so much harder than them. She worked at a rehabilitation facility. 4 hours she would work. 4. Could you do that? Probably not.
Rent and everything, and her trying to get a job. So I was like, well, we'll get a roommate, at least for the time being, until you can get a job, because I had a job and I had someone that I thought would do good as a roommate for us. So I find an apartment, one that we finally agree on, what have you. And then I plan a trip to not only Kentucky, but to Virginia to get Amberlynn, essentially.
I told Destiny that I will get an apartment, and I will...
you guys are pointing out, Skeptical Zombie said she manipulated Dusty into moving in together. Destiny was only 19 at this time. And, you're 19, you want to prove yourself, you want to be big, you want to get your own apartment, you want to start your life because you think you're grown, and you're not really. You're pretty stupid when you're 19. No offense if you're 19, but you're dumb. So that's what happened here. She manipulated someone young, and I think I don't think it's thought about enough. This is kind of Amber getting older will make it more difficult for her to hop from one relationship to another, because now she's about to be going into her mid-30s, and at that point, when you're talking to someone your age, you want to date someone who's like you, who kind of have things kind of together. Not that I think I have things together, but much better than I did at 19. You want to date someone on your level. And I think Amber's going to struggle with this as she moves forward. Anyway, that's probably why she hopped right on the foot train, because if you guys remember, Folding Chair sent her a message saying, "Hey, future wifey." And to someone who's pushing 30 and wondering how they're going to meet someone new, they got to start over, they need a new caretaker, that was probably music to her ears. Whereas if you or I were to get that message, we would probably ignore it.
I live near you. And it was literally the best decision I've ever made. I'm so scared, and I was so scared she wasn't gonna like me in person.
My mammy, who's my mom's mom, my grandma, but I call her Mammy, she said that she would take me. So I get there on the 1st, On the 2nd is when I go to get Amberlynn with my mammy and my pappy.
But the minute I saw her, it was so just amazing. She was like the most perfect thing I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, oh my God. Me and Destiny connect and we have such chemistry with each other. It's freaking
I'm sure they had very meaningful conversations in the Applebee's.
amazing.
We get back the next day, so July 3rd. I know we only made like a pit stop on the side of the road to go to sleep and drive the rest of the way. It was a lot. I was only going to be there
All right, by we, Destiny means me, because you know Amberlynn's not driving.
for a few days. We go to my family's cookout on the 4th of July, and that's when, you know, I have...
Right, thank you. Katie said I get flirty messages and then leave them undelivered for the rest of time. Tell me, who doesn't do that? Someone said, someone else said something I wanted to read. But, right, exactly. Alexa said she really likes high school MySpace kind of relationship. Maybe, okay, those are the kinds of relationships I'm talking about, I think. Like, I remember I had a boyfriend in high school I cheated on. I'm not going to lie. It was, I don't know. It's just the sort of thing that I would never do now. You know, you grow up after 19. And it's kind of nice because I feel like I'm watching Destiny now and she appears to be so much more grown up. You know, she looks like she's in a nice place. She's friggin'... yeah, Feline is younger than Destiny, Jamie said. So... What's going to happen when Fidget does grow up? You know, she is going to be approaching 30 eventually, and is she going to be happy sitting around doing puzzles all day?
Actually asked her out, and that's when we officially started dating.
I feel like everything happened for a reason, and like I'm still thinking about the first day me and Destiny met. Like, it was so cute. Like, Destiny just wanted to be so close to me. Like, she was holding my hand and like hugging my arm, and like she kept looking at me, and I was just the shyest little thing you could ever see in your life. Like, I kept looking away, and I was like, but I was smiling because the way she looked at me, I knew that this was the right thing. I never felt such fast love and such strong love, and everything just happened for a reason.
It wasn't love. It was like an infatuation. Like you fell in love with a friggin' MySpace picture. Thank you. Someone tried to make me feel better that everybody cheated on their high school MySpace boyfriends. But mine was before MySpace. Was it? Or maybe I just didn't join yet, but it wasn't on MySpace or something like it.
How long did you two wait to have sex, and was it awkward?
Oh, God. Did I really want to click on this? I know, this is so embarrassing. Oh, great. Melted Butter Princess said, I'm turning 40 this year, and I'm great. Look great, feel great. It's how I feel, because I'm going to be 38 in June, and like... Oh, I know, that's right. I have multiple sclerosis, and it's, you know, it's progressing and stuff, but I still feel like so good. It's hard to explain. This is definitely, even though I'm more disabled now, I feel like, I don't know. And I think this is the best I've looked too. I'm just saying, but which is kind of sad. This is the best I've looked.
Probably like the day after we met in person.
Kind of slept a little bit. Did we sleep a little bit before we did it?
We fell asleep on the floor
Yeah.
for like, I don't know, 30 minutes, and then I woke up and I'm like, I miss you.
And then...
Stop it. Bailey said I'm 29 in August. I'm so scared. Are you serious? You're going to be 29. It's like 10 years younger than me. Well, you're scared to be me? You're scared. It's okay. In fact, it's better. It really is. I'm like less anxious and stuff. It's so much better. Oh my God. Please.
We shebang banged.
Okay, and then for when I let her make love to me, because as you guys know, I'm like a very self-conscious person, I always told myself that the person I allow to kind of open that door will be someone very special, and it'll feel right, and she is special and it felt right.
Oh, she's special, all right. Oh my God, Victorian Beauty said, wait until you're in your 40s. It's all boxed wine and cats. It's awesome. I was thinking about getting another cat for Simba. We can talk about it when I'm done reacting. I'm thinking
Suck
about
your
it.
V card.
I don't think so, though. It's not a good idea. But it is. Let me know. There's so many cats that need homes. I'm sorry. I'm gonna start crying about it. Never mind. Let's change topic.
And that was the night we moved into the apartment.
Yeah, July 8th.
And the funny thing about that is I always told her when we'd FaceTime that it's not going to be for like months and months. Like in my head, I felt like it was going to be like...
Wasn't July 8th the date that Amber got with Winifred? Or was that the 9th? Was it the 8th or 9th? Or am I confusing all that with Simba's Gotcha Day, which is the 9th? I'm not sure. But this is a very awkward story they're telling, and I'm sorry.
A year? I swear to God. I'm not lying. Like, when I tell you to wait, like, I literally thought it was going to be, like...
I wasn't expecting it, but, like, that night she was kind of just like, yes.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
It just felt right. And I think that's what's important is that when it feels right to you, like, in your heart, never feel pressured to do it with anybody because that ain't...
Stop it! Kelly said July... Is July her mating season or what? Yeah, the 9th. I think so too, Jamie. That's Simba's Gotcha Day. Museum Ghost said Dusty's magnetism was just too strong. Someone else said they're turning 38 in June. Well, happy early birthday to you.
You,
Then you'll regret it.
yeah, you gotta hold your standards high.
It was magical.
It was
Hold your
magical.
standards high. I can't. Is that what Destiny was doing with Amber?
Aw.
So
It was special.
it was really special.
It still is. Destiny's
Babe, I need a place to live.
literally, she was like flipping through Facebook and she saw this, what was it, like a link? Saying that fat people have sex better. I'm a fat person. This might be TMI. Destiny
Yes.
said I'm the best she's ever had.
Oh my god, no.
I'm putting that on there. But
Why?
on that link, it said that there's like a high demand for bigger women on porn sites. And big is like the new thing. Like BBW, Big Beautiful Women. That's
Okay.
literally me. You guys met...
Oh my god, look at, like, her ego was so stroked by this conversation, guys. Her ego was unbelievably stroked. That's a nice way of putting what I really want to say. But here's Amber feeling really good about herself with a 19-year-old.
BBW, Big Beautiful Women. That's literally me.
Oh my god. She had the glow. You guys know what I'm talking about, the glow. Oh, that was so awkward. Sorry.
You guys met Destiny. You guys have seen that whole journey unfold. And Destiny saved me from a dark, dark place. Like, she
Wait, I thought everything was fine and dandy at Crystal's. Now that I've actually now, what dark place? You seemed very happy. Oh, bye, Jamie. Yeah, oh my god, I don't even know what to say. Rachel said, I guess you're talking about Destiny. Destiny looks like the junior high kid who stole their parents' weed so she and her friends can get high. A little bit, yeah. Teenage burnout. I don't know. I don't have a reason, I guess, to dislike Destiny. It's just a little... This whole thing is awkward. Right, exactly. Lori said the, quote, dark place where she has to do something for herself. Like I said, I can guarantee she left that house for a reason. I can guarantee that it was awkward. And I can guarantee they wanted her to get a job or something. It was probably a daily conversation. So how's the job hunt? Did you apply for that job? What about this job? I saw this place is applying, blah, blah, blah. Like, it was probably a daily conversation.
I'm like shaking. I don't want to cry.
No, you're crying. The music.
She's one of the most amazing people. You don't have to be in a relationship with her to know that. You don't have to be a family member to know that.
Right, exactly. Amina said the way she threw that kitten is enough to dislike her. I know. I hate that clip of her throwing the kitten. It's like so sad. That poor little kitty.
Destiny is my
And that poor little kitten was probably just rescued from a shelter.
everything, and she is the most incredible person in the world. And one of the best things that has ever happened to me.
I think what was hard for Amber about this was Destiny was really good at stroking her ego. And now Amber's lost that, and all she's left with is the hollow shell inside. Huh.
Was being hers. Was being her girlfriend. We do still live together. We don't want to lose each other in the sense of like being friends and stuff.
Oh, don't worry, you will.
And we're even still sharing the same bed. I know a lot of you are going to be like, what? It's very much an attachment thing. I feel like I'm honestly not going to be able to sleep alone.
Oh boy, this is a recurring theme for sure.
My anxiety and my depression is through the absolute roof. Just know
Oh boy, she lost, like I said, she lost her ego stroke.
that you can find love anywhere, whether it be online or you're walking in a...
Right, Ray Pan said the embarrassment of crying over a girl thinking she's so amazing for her to cheat on you multiple times. But that's how they met. That's what happens. If you meet someone and you're cheating, that's how it's gonna end. I'm sure there's some examples where that doesn't happen, but generally that's how things shake out. Just saying. That's what I've noticed in life anyway.
store or anything, no matter what you look like, nothing. Just remember that. People will love you for you because looks fade, you guys. As much as you don't want to believe it, looks start to go downhill. But your personality, if you're a good person, that'll always stay.
Okay. Well, Amber, you'll never have to worry about your looks going downhill because you are a striking statue of a woman. Okay. Not Another Sock Puppet said, Destiny texting Dana while laying next to ex-girlfriend Amber in bed. That's basically what happened. Oy, oy, oy. Oy vey. Let me see what you guys are saying. But then I want to hurry out here because I want to get some more sun. The sun's starting to go away. Melted Butter Princess said, tell me about a good personality, Amber. The kind of personality that cheats on your girlfriend to then cheat on your girlfriend again. Well, like I said, I mean, sometimes you do dumb things in relationships when you're younger. Now that I'm older, I know this, so I don't want to yell at Destiny too bad about doing dumb things when she was younger. But the whole kitten thing, that's not something I'm going to forget. It's kind of like the voicemails that Amber left Norma. Like, it's always burnt. Like, the scar was formed, okay? It's like the friggin', what is it? It's the sympathy bone comment. It's just certain things I can't forget, and the kitten is one of them. Throwing the kitten, that's terrible. How do you throw a kitten? Oh my god. I'm sure that's been talked about to death. It's just, I was reminded of that, and yeah. Yeah, cheaters are no good, Garlic. I mean, that's stuff I would never do now. That's crazy. I don't know. I was younger, and yeah, you definitely go through that. I guess, Alexis, I don't know. I'm sure there's lots of teenage relationships where they manage not to cheat on each other. I just sucked when I was younger. Anyway, I don't want to sit here and say that it was okay what I did, because it wasn't. D said, quote, your personality will always stay. Truer words were never spoken. For sure. So, guys, what's going on with Amber? She was supposed to post today, right? Oh, Amina, you didn't upset me. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but you didn't upset me at all. If I didn't mean to react. I don't know. I don't even remember what I said. I remember reading your comment, though. I don't even remember what it was. Anyway, I'm not sure why. Wasn't Amber supposed to post today? I tell you what, she hasn't missed an upload in mad long. Yeah, we heard, Mom Amy. Dana's pregnant. So, is it Destiny's? I'm kidding. That was a joke. Apparently she's pregnant, Alexis. I keep hearing it. I can't confirm it. I haven't looked. I don't even know her Instagram. But apparently she is. I keep hearing it. So, I mean, good for her. That's wonderful. Amber's going to be so salty, Mommy. I know. That's got to, because she's apparently upset about not having children. Apparently. Anyway. She's run out of pre-recorded content. No, another sock puppet said that. I kind of want to ask the cards how she's doing today, if you guys don't mind, because she didn't upload, so I just want to see what's going on. So I'm just going to pick a few cards. If you guys, I'm just going to be doing that, and then closing up. So if you're not into the tarot, you can click off safely at this point. I'm just saying. Just want to know what's going on in Amberland today. There's no upload. Just wanted to come out. Okay. What's going on in the Amberverse? Oh, you know what this means? Death reverse. This means same old crap. How funny is that? Though I do think that she's definitely filming. I think she's filming today. Native Coins. I think she's filming right now. Apathetic Facts posted screenshots of the pregnancy announcement. That's wonderful. Alright, what else is going on in the Amberverse today? Anything? I'm just going to pick like 2 more. How's it a scam, Garlic? I'm not collecting money right now. I'm doing this for free. Oy, oy, oy. I don't want all these. That's too much. I think Amber's having trouble getting something off the ground today, to be honest. I think she's trying to film, but she's having a heck of a time. I think she's feeling emotional because things are somehow getting harder. I'm not sure how, but emotionally for sure. With the 10 of Cups reversed. I think she's having a tough emotional day because she's having trouble filming. She is filming. She's not stopping. It's just, I think she's having a hard time right now. That's it. I just wanted to pull a few cards. Kelly said, so Amber's been in the hobbit hole ordering DoorDash. Probably. I don't know. She's trying to, I'm not sure what she's trying to get off the ground. The Ace of Wands is here pretty, I mean, maybe it's just a video idea she has and she's kind of struggling with it. Anyway. Wait, VG said she got denied weight loss surgery and now she can't milk it anymore. I tell you what, when she's done with her weight loss surgery journey, I think that's when I'm done with Amber. I'm being serious. I'm not going to sit around and watch her just keep door dashing herself to death. Getting cakes in the mail, complaining about them while eating them anyway. Like, I can't handle it. Oh, every time I've done that, Rachel, I mean, I could try it again, but, like, I don't really see Winifred leaving every time I've done it. Her ankle could be dangling today, Tim. We're not sure. We're not sure, but she is filming today, apparently, according to my cards. It's just, she's having trouble with it. So, anyway. Yes, Kelly said, can we start watching bald guys have their heads shaved? I'm ready. Oh my god. Guys, that's like my favorite thing to watch. Maybe we can watch that with members. Guys, it's like my favorite content. The relief on their face when they shave their head. And it's so funny because they looked like their hair that they were hanging on to. It's like, why do you care? Like, just get rid of it. If it's bothering you, shave it off. Like, it's so cute. I think it's so cute. I can't help it. I just think it's fascinating. Alright guys, I'm going to hang up because I want to see if I can get a little more sun. So, I will be live the next time Amberlynn uploads. Honestly, if it's good, I'll be live that same day, a little later, or the next day around noon. So, other than that, guys, if you're a member, you can check out member content. I have a couple things there, but the best thing I have is when me and Mert reacted to Eugene Yakuni, because Mert is hilarious. So, that's in the member section, if you happen to grab a membership today. And other than that, guys, I will see you soon. Have a good